Hey guys, Bear, Blackie and I are out scouting today for turkey and for hog. That's what we got in season. It's kind of a rough day to be doing it.
Well, we've ended, deer season is now ended, so we decided to come out and look around the areas that we stay away from during hunting season to give his family a chance to come out and use the deer stands for deer. So now we come out, we look around, and small game's still in season for us and etc. And we've been looking at tracks, looking for signs, stuff like that, and finding little odd things.
Weird stuff.
Go ahead.
We've seen a coon. We have seen a good bit of deer tracks. It's amazing, you know, season comes in, they all go to Miami for the season. And the season goes out and they're back.
Yeah.
And to add insult to injury, now to give you some background, it's a cool, windy, overcast day. Normally wouldn't be a bad day to go, but we're having some cold air coming in. It's the middle of February, toward the end of February now, and which is, you know, it's seasonal. But to add insult to injury, we were going to warm up some water for some coffee. And how many times did we try to light the stove? 3, 4, 5?
4 or 5 times. I mean,
just would not light.
The Bic lighter wouldn't light it, so he said, I'll use a lifeboat match. And he would strike it and the lifeboat match went out. Strike it and lifeboat match went out. Over and over, like 6, 7 strikes. Finally, he held it in a flame and the lifeboat match didn't ignite. This is a sign from God. Do not make coffee. You know.
Between the two of us, we've got probably 70 years of experience in the field or more.
Oh yeah.
And never have we seen that happen.
Where a match in a flame will not go. We finally got it to go, but it's like held the match in the big lighter for probably 5 seconds before it ever ignited.
But you can see we're getting some steam now.
Yeah.
So I'll be having coffee shortly.
One thing me and him are talking about, we're looking at, like right over here on the ground, there's some turkey poop. That's good turkey sign for us. And we're looking around for other things. And then up here behind us, you can see the sand back over in there. It's good for looking for tracks. This is February. So breeding season occurs in the winter down here in the south. So they should breed, and then they should start dropping babies in, if they bred early, June, you know.
Was that turkey?
No, talking about deer.
Oh, yeah.
I forget the exact gestation of them, but usually it's in the summer you start seeing the fawns popping up. And by the beginning of September, you should not have any more spotted fawns walking around, right? And yet looking around here, I'm finding tracks that are so small. I'll put a picture up here in just a second, and that's a quarter next to that track. That quarter will cover 75% of that track putting on it. There shouldn't be anything walking around here right now with that small a hoof. That fawn would have had to been born like in the first of fall to be that size now. I don't know if it's a dwarf deer, a miniature, or
That's possible.
it could be one just stunted growth. You got just one that just ain't big. I have seen tiny deer before that was a whitetail and it just never grew, so to speak. But teeny tiny little tracks.
It's got all the markings of a fawn. Their hoof has a distinctive shape to it that as they mature, if it's a doe, it becomes like a big heart.
Yeah.
And if it's a buck, it will shape into a big arrowhead.
In the beginning, it's more kind of, I'm going to over-exaggerate, it's kind of blunt, and as they get older, it lengthens and widens, if that makes sense. So to see a fawn, which is a short, blunt, round, you know, like a short heart.
That's so it doesn't damage mama during the birth.
Yeah. But sitting here, you're looking at a track right now that's on good ground, and a quarter will cover 3/4 of it. We should not have a fawn this late, this early in the year. They would have to have been bred in the summer and delivered in the fall.
Yeah, I'm not sure exactly what the gestation period is, like he said, but you know, it's 6 or 7 months anyway.
I was telling him he must have been a sweet talker because he didn't even have antlers and he talked her into it. Wow. That's impressive. But, you know, just looking around, checking out what we got.
Yeah, deer season got away from us, and this is 2 years in a row we've been skunked.
Dude,
Yep,
you're kidding me.
yep, that's him.
Oh my God.
That's another track from this same phone.
A quarter will cover it. See if I can zoom in and get you that. And I'm gonna drop it down where I can see my viewfinder.
This is the area right here.
That is the track we're talking about. That is clearly a deer track, and that's a quarter.
That's as big as the deer track.
In February.
Yeah, you got a late bloomer.
She'd have had to bred back in September to pop that for now. Something like that. Right now.
Oh, I found a quarter on the ground.
Yeah. He is so helpful. Hold on.
I found a quarter. Put that in my pocket.
Yeah.
All donations are accepted.
Yeah. But there's obviously a full-size doe walking around here. Her track is about that big. And then nothing makes a track like that.
It's unique.
It can't be. No, it couldn't be even like a half step of a fox or whatever. That's a deer track.
Yeah, and now hog tracks are different.
Mm-hmm.
They are almost circular.
Mm-hmm.
They are as wide as they are long.
Mm-hmm.
So you can tell them apart really easily
Yeah, because
from
I'm not
deer.
seeing any other hog track. And if that was a teeny tiny hoglet running up here, and we saw hogs, I could. No,
it's not a hog
that's
track.
teeny tiny deer.
But anyway, like I was saying, life intervened and we got skunked on deer season again this year. We're going to try for turkey. Turkey's going to start in about another month.
Mm-hmm.
It runs from about from May 15th to about April 15th.
March
April 30th.
to April, not May.
Thank you.
Yeah,
March
March
to April.
Yeah.
And we're going to try to get out here in the woods and get y'all some hunting videos. But don't give up on us with deer season. We're going to get a deer season in.
Sooner or later, it's just every year, both of us get so busy in the fall and then the holidays, and you've got a big family, and I'm doing all kinds of stuff, and it's just don't have the time.
The fortunate thing is this time next year, I'm going to be retired.
Even better.
Even better. So those videos will be coming quicker.
Oh yeah, because then we'll be able to get out and spend more time.
Right.
We were just looking at a place on the land a few minutes ago and was talking about it'd be a great place to come stick up a wall tent. And it's up on a ridge. You could have a long, clear view of hundreds of yards out there, which is rare down here in the south. So.
Yeah, fortunate thing is we've got several hilltops, and this one, excuse me, this one was logged last year, and the views are awesome. The views are awesome. I shot a couple of videos up there on the hilltop, and I'll send them to him, and maybe he can drop one of them in.
Yeah, we can do that. But yeah, and we're looking at the clovers out, the grass. Let me pan this around a little bit for you. This is January.
No, this is February.
Excuse me, February. But look at all this grass. It's green. It's going to be a very early spring. You know, we got clover already budding up all the way around. We're having days that are popping up into the 70s here occasionally.
Yeah, we hadn't hit 80 yet, but we're close. We've been close.
Well, as soon as you get your coffee done, we'll go back and do some more. Don't be looking at the time and waiting on me. You backing up. You waiting on me.
Let's go.
Let's go. Till next time, guys. We're Blackie.
And Bear.
Safe journeys, guys.